What's going on, guys? It's Landon. We've got a lot of Marvel news to dive in today. Some new details about the upcoming Wonder Man series just dropped, and it's taking a way different direction than what we've heard before. Plus, we've got updates on Avengers Doomsday, a little bit of Thunderbolts drama with Scarlett Johansson, and a scrapped Moon Knight Season 2 storyline that actually sounds fire. Let's jump into it. So a new leak from insider James Mackle just gave us a peek at what the Wonder Man series is really about. And it's not the wild meta version we heard about before. This version is more grounded, more classic MCU. The show's gonna be 8 episodes, 30 minutes each. That part is already confirmed by Marvel. It shows Simon Williams, aka Wonder Man, played by Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. He's a former scientist trying to make it as an actor in Hollywood. That lines up with that old Hollywood Reporter synopsis we got a couple years ago. It's a superhero's take on showbiz, following a stuntman turned actor. And here's where it gets interesting. While filming as a fictional superhero, Simon gets caught in a lab accident and actually gains powers for real. The lab uses ionic radiation, which we know from the comics is tied to Wonder Man, and it's tied to some shady criminal plots. Trevor Slattery, Ben Kingsley's fake Mandarin, is back and still trying to act, and he teams up with Simon to investigate. And yeah, Bruce Banner is reportedly making a cameo. He shows up, detects ionic radiation, and teams up with Simon. And then, boom, the Grim Reaper, Simon's brother, shows up as a secondary villain. He's working with AIM soldiers. Now AIM, that screams MODOK, but since he's toast after Quantumania, someone new is pulling the strings. Maybe a new leader or the next scientist supreme. Honestly, if this leak is legit, it sounds solid. A grounded story with layers of MCU cameos, a crime plot, and a touch of weird science. Now let's not forget, the original Wonder Man leak, the super meta one, in that version, Simon's an actor and stuntman who keeps auditioning to play a superhero in the MCU itself. He keeps getting rejected, so out of desperation, he sneaks into Marvel Studios' lot and finds the AI Kevin from She-Hulk. From there, things get crazy. Kevin traps him inside the MCU, and Simon figures out how to rewrite the storylines, give himself powers, and become the superhero he's always wanted to be. That's next level meta. Super risky, but if pulled off right, it could be one of Marvel's boldest moves ever. Feige did say this show would be unlike anything fans have ever seen, so who knows, maybe both storylines are partially true, or one was scrapped mid-development. Let me know which version you'd rather see, the grounded MCU style or the full-on meta experiment. Now, in an interview with Screen Rant, Chris Evans was asked all about the Avengers Doomsday rumors, especially since Robert Downey Jr. and the Russos are reportedly returning. He said, "It's sad not being back with the band. I'm sure it'll hit harder when it comes out, and I feel like I wasn't invited to the party." Now, fans are all calling cap, no pun intended. Everyone pretty much thinks he is in the movie and just can't say anything. Multiple scoopers already claimed he's showing up, and Marvel actors are trained to dodge these questions, so this is textbook. And honestly, come on. With the multiverse wide open, there's zero chance they aren't bringing Cap back in some way, even if it's a variant. Now this one's kind of surprising. Scarlett Johansson was on a panel with David Harbour, and he jokingly called her basically the 7th Thunderbolt. She shut it down real quick. She said she was credited as an executive producer, but asked for her name to be removed because she wasn't involved at all. Not even a little bit. Harbour joked she must have hated it, but she shot that down too. Said she's proud of him, just not a part of the movie. So yeah, a lot of people are starting to think she's really done with Marvel. No cameo, no return, nothing. Especially after that lawsuit and how she's been distancing herself from the brand. Now, Jeremy Slater, the creator of Moon Knight, recently revealed what Season 2 could have looked like, and it honestly sounds sick. They originally planned to bring in Bushman, one of Moon Knight's biggest comic villains, as the avatar of another Egyptian god. That would have made him a rival god-chosen warrior, going head-to-head with Mark Spector. But The writers ended up scrapping the idea because he was too similar to Killmonger from Black Panther, a tactical, military-trained villain with no powers. They struggled to make him feel fresh. Now that more time has passed since Black Panther, Slater says it might be easier to reintroduce Bushman if we ever get Season 2. But he also admitted he probably wouldn't even be involved if it does happen. So that's everything. Wonder Man, Avengers Doomsday, Thunderbolts, and Moon Knight, all in one massive Marvel update. Let me know your thoughts. Are you hyped about Wonder Man's new plot? Do you think Chris Evans is bluffing? Is Scarlett Johansson really done? And should Bushman still make his debut? Drop it all in the comments. Make sure to like, sub, and hit the bell so you don't miss any Marvel breakdowns, rumors, or leaks. I appreciate you guys for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.